Welcome in, everybody, to Fandom NFL. I'm your QB1, Joe Pisapia, and back by popular demand, Sean Rogers. He's here yet again to do another mock draft show with me, Joey P, and of course, today we're going to do half PPR, three wide receivers, change it up a little bit. And Sean, last time we set the bar very high for ourselves. We were in the
Yeah,
sixth spot, tough spot,
100%.
100%. Now, there's nowhere to go but down, so I feel like there's a little bit of pressure, not on me, but more on you because you're the guest, I feel like.
I fully believe I can get 110.
It's you're not able to get 110% or give 110%. Does that bother you when people say that about giving 110%?
Well, they're wrong.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
You
you
can
can.
actually give 110. Okay.
I
Very
can take
good.
a percentage from someone else and use it.
All right, so Sean Rogers back again, Hollywood star, to help us draft our teams here. And of course, we're drafting over on RotoWire. Don't forget, everybody, use that promo code JoeyP so you could go ahead and lock that in again, 20% off when you use that promo code. Download the app today. We'll be using the mock draft software. So if you haven't seen it already, now's the time to see it. Again, 20% off. JoeyP is the code. And it's got the in-season tools also, all the stuff that you want here. Sean, everybody was very positive. They enjoyed our banter and our nonsense. And we just had our Black Book Charity League, which it turns out
we had our draft. Yeah, we did.
we
And
had
that's
our draft.
lovely that they liked us. That's so nice.
It is
I
very
think
kind
that's
to the
great.
audience. YouTube comments, historically not always the nicest, but Fandom NFL comments so far pretty good, pretty
Okay.
solid. But how did that mock draft last time prepare you for our Black Book Charity League, which
Well,
you did
guess
very
what
well in?
spot I got?
Well, what spot was that, Sean?
6. And it was 3 random draws, which is bull. Can I swear?
Yes. No, I prefer you not to. I just hit
It's
monetization. We can't get
baloney,
demonetized.
is what it was.
It was baloney.
Because I still don't like the 6th spot, but I believe I have one of the strongest teams in the league. So
I agree. I think it's a very strong squad, and we play each other week one, so that should
sure
be a
do.
very fun thing to
We'll
to
document
watch.
it.
Yes, we will document it. We'll do social stuff for it. It'll be a good time. Now, today we're drafting from the 4 spot, which is problematic also. It's not quite in the middle, but you are missing most likely on the top 2 running backs, probably Jamar Chase. So we're going to go ahead and try to make this work. Remember, if you're watching here on the YouTube, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Drop your comments below. We're trying to get to 5,000 subscribers. We can do it with your help. All you got to do, drop your comments, like the video. That's it. Subscribe to the channel. It's real easy. You can hype the video too. I'm a big fan of the hype video
There's
stuff.
a hype button now?
There's a hype button now.
Ooh la
Have you
la.
seen this?
No.
You got to spend more time on YouTube. So
I guess I
click,
do. Well,
you click the little
I
button,
will now.
and then there's like a little rainbow and a star. It's pretty exciting.
Sounds very hypey.
It is
I'm
very
in.
hypey. Yeah, and you're a hype machine.
I'm
And
a
so-
hype machine.
Yeah. By the
Can
way,
I-
as a Lions fan,
Yeah.
answer me this. You're a Lions fan your whole life. Which team in that division do you hate the most? Because there's
Packers.
got to be one. Oh,
Packers.
so that was fast. Packers.
All my heart.
Okay.
I hate them.
All your heart. Why? Because of Rodgers and Favre all your life? Is that why?
Yeah.
Okay.
And just the vibe. Nothing against Green Bay, Wisconsin. I love that the town owns the team. I think it's a really cool organization, but I do hate them with all my heart.
All
And
right.
it's one of the only things I hate in this world. Super optimist.
Yeah, all right, but that's okay. It's okay to have a little, little burning fire because I want you to take that fire and bring 110% into the draft right now. So let's take a look
Done.
and see what we got here. Oh, our worst nightmares come true. Jameer Gibbs 1, Bijan Robinson 2, Jamar Chase
Why?
3. So we're in the half PPR, which means we have the dreaded situation of do we draft Christian McCaffrey or do we draft Jonathan Taylor? Do we pivot again to our boy Puka Nakua? We could also obviously continue on, and there's Jackson Smith and Jigba. There's Amon-Ra St. Brown. A lot of choices here, a lot of ways we can go. What's your feeling here? Where do you want to start?
Half PPR. So
Half
running back
PPR.
strength is key.
It is.
Now,
The volume is
I
king.
worry
Mhm.
about CMC always. Because he's always something's going on with that guy. He's fantastic, but he's got the injury bug.
Yeah, he does. I put it as this: every year you just don't know what you're going to get from him, right? You spin the wheel, and it's either going to be magical or it's going to be terrible. I made the analogy on Twitter that it is the equivalent of either the best sex of your life or chlamydia. It's one of those two. It's very rarely something in between. So you have to be willing to roll that dice. And I guess the question is, do you want to roll the dice here for the potential of the best sex of our life? And I not together, assuming, just to be clear for the audience here.
Are you
But
sure?
I think I'm sure. I think I'm pretty positive. I love you,
Okay.
but not in that way. But
Well,
I
not
think we
everyone's
roll the
gonna love you in
dice.
that way.
That's fair.
But
Let's try Christian McCaffrey and see how it
look at the
goes.
roto wire go down, Joe.
Yeah, sure.
Look at this right here, up under Christian McCaffrey's little thing. An undisclosed injury already.
Right. And I hate that it's undisclosed. I hate that
That's
it's
what I'm saying. Remember last year's undisclosed CMC injury?
2 years ago. Yeah, it was the
Yeah,
calf that I said I'm out. I'm not doing it. I don't care what
done.
anybody's telling me, and I was far away. So we don't have to do this. So the pivot point is Puka again and try to get RB as we
Also,
go.
his groin hurts him, as you can see through the roto wire.
Well, we could also go with Jonathan Taylor, who they have as the number one running back on the board, by the way.
So I like Jonathan Taylor because who just left their team? It's Pittman. Michael Pittman's gone.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one less mouth to feed target wise.
Well, Keenan Allen is there now too. So, but Alec Pierce is on
Keeney.
the shelf already. You know what? Let's mitigate our risk. Let's take Jonathan Taylor here
I think
and
that's
see what
the play.
happens. All right, so we're gonna do that. Let's take a look at the board after it unfolds.
CMC
So
took a
after
couple
Taylor,
of spaces to go, dude.
yeah, he fell far in this draft. Okay, which I think is what's gonna happen. Now, if you
I
get
agree.
CMC at 10, I'm all for it. Like
I love him. I just wish he could stay healthy, and it's not
top
his fault.
top
His
5
body's
is still tough.
failing.
So Jackson Smith-Njigba, then Amon-Ra St. Brown goes, then James Cook, Ashton Genty, Puka Nacua, Christian McCaffrey, CeeDee Lamb, then Devon Achane at the turn with Justin Jefferson. That's a heck of a start, by the way.
That's
Chase
not bad.
Brown, Amarian Hampton, Saquon Barkley, A.J. Brown, then Derrick Henry, Brock Bowers, Nico Collins back to us. Let's take a look at what's good for us here. Ken Walker still available if you want to double up there. Kyron Williams, Javonte Williams, Brees Hall. Those are the running backs. Wide receivers on the board here. Drake London, George Pickens, Zay Flowers, T. Higgins. So, typically I would not like to go back to back here. I mean, Trey McBride, Colson Loveland's still out there as well. Right. In the half PPR, I don't hate the Josh Allen pick here, but every time we take an early quarterback, I just don't love the way it looks, the roster wise. So I'm leaning towards London here. Where's your head at? Where are you at?
Can I see what running backs we have available? Okay,
we got Ken Walker, we got Javonte Williams, we got Kyron Williams, we got all the Williamses.
Ken Walker is interesting to me, and so is Josh Allen, but I'm with you about drafting a quarterback too early.
Yeah.
I think we can get him on the turn if we really want him.
I'm willing to take that risk because I also like some of the other running backs that are still out there too. I mean, if Kyron ends up being our RB2, yeah, Javonte's solid. I'm fine with Cam Scatterbo too. I do not care that Najee Harris is there at all. Like, that does not move the needle for me at all. But problem is, I mean, unless you prefer Pickens to London based on quarterback situation, in which case I can make that argument
London's
too.
W wide receiver 1 in Atlanta.
Agreed.
So and Pickens is arguably 2 to CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah, I would agree. All right, so London it is. All right, so there we go. So London, our next pick. After we make that selection, we'll go ahead, and there goes Josh Allen, which we figured, I mean, that's usually what happens. So London goes, Walker goes, Trey McBride goes, Josh Allen, then 3-1, Jeremiah Love, George Pickens, Josh Jacobs. So Pickens almost made it back to us, which is interesting. So we do have, just kind of looking at the depth charts here, especially on this one end, already 2 of the teams after us already have 2 running backs. So we should keep that in mind when it comes back around to us, depending on what's there. Let's look at what's available, the best available. Javonte, Kyron, both Williams boys still there. Wide receiver, Zay Flowers, Devonta Smith, T. Higgins, Chris Olave, and now a Tyson out too. Very clear that Chris Olave is definitely that one. Where do you feel like going next, Sean? What tickles your fancy in the half PPR?
What am I thinking? In a half PPR, can we go look what other running backs are down the line?
Yeah, sure. Javonte Williams, Kyron Williams, Brees Hall, David Montgomery, Cam Scatterbo. Then you have Swift, Achane, Judkins. So there's definitely a grouping that I like. And, of course, Buckingham Irving, as we've dubbed him here on the program.
So I think there's more value. I think the value doesn't drop off too much running back-wise. And because those guys already have 2 running backs on the way down, I don't think they're going to go a third. So I think maybe value at wide receiver right now, I think, is a smarter play.
Well, let's see here. The best wide receivers they have on the board here: Zay Flowers, T. Higgins, Devonta Smith, Chris Olave, Rashee Rice.
I love Devonta Smith this year.
Now, if we want to swing for the fences, Malik Neighbors is the pick here, if we're just swinging. Like, because we're talking half PPR, we're talking touchdowns, we're talking like the guy that can leapfrog all these guys is Malik Neighbors.
What about
I
Jalen Waddle though? Like Cortland Sutton's the only other guy competing for touch.
he
Really?
he is, but again, we'll go back to that same conversation with Pickens too. Like we don't know how that's going to shake out. I know
Right.
Malik Neighbors is the number one. It's not that all the other guys to me are 1As. The only guy that's on the board still at wide receiver that has like true top, 7 potential in this grouping for me. Olave's close, but Malik Neighbors is that other guy for me. If
Who's
you're looking
slinging
at
to Malik? Who's quarterbacking?
well, it's Jackson Dart until he gets
Dart.
blown up again.
Right.
So we're in that scenario with him. So Javonte Williams, Kyron Williams. I'm okay with Kyron Williams here.
I actually like Kyron because Kyron's also Stafford's bailout guy, all the time. Maddie'll bail out to Kyron.
Very consistent too. And
I agree. He's a touchdown every game almost last
and
year.
great team too, great offense. All right, let's go Kyron Williams. Let's
I'm
have
for that.
PPR this bad boy and see how it goes. All right, because I do feel like a lot of these running backs are going to keep going here. The RotoWire software is very accurate. It's very good. As you can see,
There
the
goes
interface.
Buckingham.
Buckingham just before us. So after we took Kyron Williams, Brees Hall went, then Javonte Williams went, Chris Olave, then you got Lamar Jackson, and you'll see, the quarterbacks fly off the board, especially the rushing ones in the half PPR leagues a little more, a little quicker. Rashee Rice, Devonta Smith, then when it comes back around, after that, Malik Neighbors, Tedero McMillan. Starting the 4th round, there goes our other RBs, Cam Skadbu, Travis Etienne, 4-3 T. Higgins, Colston Loveland off the board, Emeka Egbuka, Zay Flowers, Lad McConkey, and then Buckingham Irving.
Buckingham, how dare you leave us?
That's all right. I don't mind that. Now, David
Monty.
Montgomery's still on the board, but you still got Jalen Waddle. If you're looking at wide receiver, Judkins is interesting
I'm
too.
looking at wide receiver right now. What do we have at tight end space?
Tight end space right now, we got Kraft, Laporta, and Warren still on the board. So I don't feel the need
Warren
to
too.
go
Yeah,
there.
we got too much value there. There's 3 dudes I wouldn't mind drafting. So
And so far, one of those teams behind us has Trey McBride already. So even if 2 tight ends went, I would still be fine with whoever's left.
what do you think about Jalen Waddle here?
As our second wide receiver, I don't hate it. I think it's solid. I'll just do the due diligence here just to look and see who else is available here. Waddle, Wilson, Williams, Luther Burden is interesting too. Terry McLaurin.
So is Devontae, but just not yet.
Devontae in the half PPR is fascinating too. He's so touchdown dependent last year, but at the same time, there were so many touchdowns.
Those, for 3rd and goals, he's the guy.
Let's do this. Let's go ahead and take Waddle.
Pulling the trigger on the Penguin, man.
And then we'll see what goes on. So we'll take Waddle, we'll draft him, then we'll see what goes next here. Just looking through again the depth charts, you can see everything here on RotoWire. When you look at, you can fill your queue with all the names that you want. We don't have any queues because we're just walking off there. And so far, this is our roster: Jonathan Taylor, Kyron Williams, Drake London, Jalen Waddle. Not too shabby. It's a good start. I like where we're at here. All right, now it's made it back to us. Still Montgomery's there, Judkins is there, and then after that, that is a big fall off at running back as far as I'm concerned. Those are the last 2 like quote unquote dudes. Kraft, Laporta, Fannin, Kittle all still out there. Wide receivers Williams, Burden, Devontae, Adams, Christian Watson are out there. So what are you feeling right now, Sean?
Let me see what we got. So we got 2. We have arguably 1 stud running back, 1 RB2. Actually,
yeah, we got 2 RB1s.
2 RB1s, which I'm happy with. And then it's a 3 wide receiver league.
Right.
Plus a flex. So and I don't think Monty's better value than Devontae at this moment. Or who else do we have receiver-wise still?
Well, right now we have, for our roster, we have Drake London, Jalen Waddle, and then, which is, again, pretty solid here. The wide receivers available. Luther Burden is really interesting. Jameson Williams is interesting. Devontae Adams, if we want to just say, hey, we're going to play for touchdowns. To me, it's Adams here in this format, or it's Monty. I think those are the 2 ways it's going to go.
I love Monty and I love Adams. I love JMO too, but I think he's going to have a breakout year.
Let's go Montgomery then, because we'll force the hand of everybody else to keep reaching for more running backs in half PPR.
I'm for it.
And I think there's enough wide receiver 3 guys out there that are intriguing to us that we can make up ground. So let's see. Let's roll the dice and see how it works for us. So after we took Waddle, then we had Tyler Warren go, then Travion Henderson, Garrett Wilson, Mike Evans, Terry McLaurin, Drake May. We took Montgomery. Then DJ Moore went
DJ.
right after. Quinshon went immediately, and here we go. Here's the run.
Swifty.
Quinshon, Swift, Tootin, then Joe Burrow, Devontae Adams, Jarian Price. Then we have, look at that. Is that you? Is that the Sean Rogers bot at the 12 spot taking back-to-back Lions with JMO and Laporta?
Probably.
I
don't know if I'd even make that pick.
Well, I mean, I think it's weird to take both of them. You know?
It is. Especially
I would
on the
rather
turn.
take Burden than Laporta. Like, you're just kind of
Yes.
hedging. You're kind of cutting your nose to spite your face every week. Like, you're not going to be right on everybody there every single
I can't
week.
cut my nose.
No, I can. I got enough to get rid of.
Oh,
You know,
are
was
you
there ever any
kidding?
pressure on you, in Hollywood for plastic surgery, right?
No, goofy guys win in that sense.
That's
when you're
fair.
funny, you can kind of just roll.
That's what my mom always told me.
That's what your mom
Carnell,
told me too.
hey, watch it, pal.
Hey,
Carnell
I'm Italian.
Hey, what are you doing?
That's my impression of you. Hey, I'm Italian. Fantasy football.
It's scary how accurate that impression is.
I don't have any hair on my head.
Hey, I'm a
Yo.
ball. It's like a.
That's my Joe impression.
That is a perfect like Midwestern Italian accent.
Yeah, that's what Midwesterns think
Impression.
of Italian Americans.
That's what it. Cardell Tate at 6'2", then Luther Burden at 6'3", Jalen Warren, Roma Dunze, then you get Jaden Daniels, Jalen Hurts, so all the QBs. Tucker Kraft almost made it back to us. That would have been so good. I would have loved that. We didn't get that. So tight end left is Harold Fannin, George Kittle. So now tight end, we're going to have to do some damage control. Christian Watson's still out there. Parker Washington's still out there. So two very interesting wide receivers for me. If you're looking at QB, I think we can still wait.
I think we can wait.
We're going to keep doing that. Here are the other wide receivers. Watson, Washington, Metcalf, Jaden Reed, Marvin Harrison, Brian Thomas Jr. I think it's really the Washington-Watson debate here. Where are you feeling?
Watson's two, right? Wide receiver
Well, Watson,
two?
I mean, you could argue he's wide receiver 1, but I think he's the second look in this offense to Tucker Kraft. So, but as our third wide receiver with the playmaking ability, I think it's a slam dunk here, to tell you the truth.
Personally, I wouldn't, but because it's for the experiment of the draft.
I know you hate the Packers. I know that's the problem.
But that and I shouldn't use that bias in this. So yes, let's go. Let's go Christian Watson.
All right, so Christian
I'm
Watson
a reasonable man, Joe.
I like that. It's all business for you. It's never personal.
Chewy gone.
So Brian Thomas goes, Parker Washington. That's weird that Thomas went ahead of Washington. Then Fannin, then Marvin Harrison, Caleb Williams, Chuba Hubbard, then back to us. So let's take a look at our roster. Taylor, Williams, Drake London, Jalen Waddle, Christian Watson. So we have all that set up. David Montgomery. Look, we are stacked. We are a touchdown machine here, I think, with some of these locks that we have.
Monty's touchdown dependent, yeah.
Yeah, but Monty, Kyron, and Jonathan Taylor.
They're all RB1s, yeah.
All RB1s here, as far as I'm concerned. And especially
it's half PPR, so it's
like
we're really rushing yards are big deal.
They are a big deal, but to me, it's always about the half PPR. The half PPR is always about touchdowns.
I'm high on Metcalf this year. I know you hate him.
I do hate him. I do. We've also got Pitts and Kittle still out there too.
Do you think Pitts is going to have a resurgence?
I think Pitts fits well with Tua, but then again, we've got two Falcons, and then I become a hypocrite if we do that. So maybe we wait on tight end. We punt it.
Well, let's
for another round
after these guys. Like how far does it drop off?
Kittle, Pitts, then it drops off. Kelsey, Kincaid, Mark Andrews. So if you want to do Kittle here, I'm not mad at it.
There's your twin, Mark Andrews.
You know, it's funny. I never even thought of that for a second. And then you made that comment, and now everybody's been looking at it. And I kind of see what you're talking about. Like, he's got hair, but if I had that kind of hair, I could see the resemblance now that you're mentioning it.
It should be your Halloween costume.
It very well might be this year. It very well might be. So we either go Kittle here. We could go, I don't know. To me, the wide receivers here are kind of all similar. I don't think there's really a way to make it around unless you want to go QB if you like a Prescott, Lawrence, Herbert, Dart, somebody more than somebody else. But I think we keep building. I think tight end after this drop off, it's going to get ugly.
Hit it. Yep.
All right. Kittle it is. I would take Pitts if we didn't have London already, but how much can we possibly take in the Falcons? All right, so let's go back to the draft board, see how things are falling out here. George Kittle, then Justin Herbert, DK Metcalf, Kyle Pitts, Jordan Tyson, who obviously is going to miss some time.
Went after that. Yep.
They did. Pitts goes, Ramondre Stevenson, Rico, RJ Harvey, Kyle Monangai. And because we did what we did at running back, you can see now that RB, People pushing for RJ Harvey earlier than they need to, or Monangai.
True.
At 8-1, Dak Prescott. 8-2, Tony Pollard. Then Mekhi Lemon. That's a good value there.
I'm worried
Cortland
about Tony
Sutton.
Pollard.
I'm not. Why are you worried about Tony? I'm curious.
His production has just dropped off so much since he left. Since he went to
True.
Tennessee, because he's
My
not
counter-
Derrick Henry.
Right. Well, my counter to that is Tennessee was just the dregs last year up until when they fired the coach and then things started to turn around at the end. I think it's gonna be a much more professional offense this year.
I don't think he has any
Daboll.
competition with who's his backup?
Tajay Spears. I don't see
Tajay.
Spears or Singleton being guys that really threaten him either.
Oh no.
I think he's a churn and burn. I think he is a guy that they're going to use up and spit him out because he's a free agent, and that's it.
No, that's so sad. Did they upgrade? Because he is a good running back. Did they upgrade their O line at all?
I mean, marginally year over year, but I think it's more just having an actual offensive coach with Daboll who knows what he's doing. And Cam Ward is a hardworking kid. I think Ward will be fine. Robert Saleh is, I think, a good football guy. He's going to get.
I feel like Tajay's getting the passes though. The passing.
I don't know, man. Tajay just never sees the field. Like, that's my problem with that guy. You know, only so many times we can go down that road. Sutton at 8-4, then Kincaid, Michael Wilson. That's a good pick there, too. 8-7, J.K. Dobbins. Jonathan Brooks goes right before. So this is another draft, too. Chuba Hubbard goes in the 7th. Brooks goes in the 8th. I'd rather have Brooks, personally, the cheaper. Let's see what's available for us, shall we?
Jordan Mason and Aaron Jones.
Yeah.
I'm not about it.
Not super excited. I like our 3 running backs. I'm not too worried.
I do too.
Here's the wide receivers. Jaden Reed. I don't want to recommend any more Packers to you because we already did that. Alec Pierce, intriguing here.
Pierce
I know he's
or
coming off an
Downs,
injury.
Yeah, I like Pierce better though. I think he's more athletic.
I like Pierce and I like Addison. I know it's a Viking, but still.
No, I'm okay with Vikings. I don't mind that.
You don't mind them as much?
No.
That's nice. That's nice that you respect them. Yeah, I think Pierce is as your 4th wide receiver as another flex guy. I think we could do a lot worse than Alec Pierce. And we can afford the way our roster is structured to wait for him to be 100%.
What teams already have a QB? Could we see that?
All right, we'll take a look
Using
here.
Can we go to the war room?
We can. Let's go to the war room and let's go to the rosters and check it out too. Actually, that is where the insights here, right? Okay, so there are 3 teams that don't have a QB. We are one of those 3.
All right. Can I see what QBs are left?
All the teams 1, 2, and 3 already have a QB. So even if you want one, I wouldn't take them now. I would take them on the way back.
Oh, because they already have. Okay, and they're the ones drafting. Okay, great.
Correct. And this is why the insights are so great on RotoWire, right? It's so easy
we're
you
on
can
top.
see it right here.
That's my fault. Okay.
We're on top, baby, where we belong.
True.
You
Team
know
four.
why?
Come
Because
on.
we give 110%. That's why.
We take 10% from other people, like Robin Hood. Not people who need their 10%, but the people who already have too many percents.
Can you take 5 from 2 other people and add it together?
You could take 1 from 5, really. I mean, the equation is endless.
That's too much math. I say we take Pierce here. What do you want
I'm
to do?
for Pierce. Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Pierce it is, and we can get our QB on the way back here, which Trevor Lawrence, Jackson Dart, Brock Purdy. I'm good with any of these 3. I'm going to let you pick the QB. You pick it. I'm good with any of these 3.
Do we have any ability to stack?
Not with any of these. Purdy and Kittle, if you want to go that
No,
route.
that's not worth it.
So I think Lawrence is probably the best one of this bunch, considering how he finished last year.
Yeah, I'm for Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, Jackson Dart is fun, but volatile. I feel like that's... All right, so let's take Trevor Lawrence here. All right, I feel good about this. Let's look at this roster here again. Trevor Lawrence, Jonathan Taylor, Kyron Williams, Drake London, Jalen Waddle, Christian Watson, George Kittle, then we have David Montgomery and Alec Pierce. Now we're into the bench. So now
That's
it's just...
not bad. Now we
That's pretty good. Pretty good. All right, so let's BPA this bad boy. Running backs remaining. Well, actually, we'll
Charbonnet's a
recap
good
those.
late round grab if you can get him.
See, I don't think he's going to be back till late November. And at that point, like...
You think it's that long?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh,
100%
no.
with that injury. Everyone I've
Well,
talked to has told me the same thing late November.
Do we get CMC's handcuff?
Oh, be a jerk? We could.
I love
running
being
backs
a
here.
jerk, though, when I can.
Chris Rodriguez, Charbonnet, Keaton Mitchell. Like, it's not like, I don't know, not really exciting down here. I fear Tyler Algier is going to be the most useful of this grouping. I'm curious what other wide receivers are out here, too. Let's look at the wide receiver streets. Shakir, Matthew Gold. Oh, Jalen Coker, our boy.
I like Coker.
I like Coker. I don't hate
I like
Debo, and I don't hate
like
Stribling on the way
Debo.
back
I think
either.
Debo's going to have a year.
What do you think about Coker here and then trying to get Stribling on the way back?
Yeah.
All right, let's see if we can make that work here. We're just
I like
taking wide
Coker.
receivers here. Because you know what? We got the 3 running backs.
Oh, guess who's still there? Khalil Shakir. He is. I have had so much hope for Khalil Shakir every year in fantasy, and it's just
he's just fine.
He's fine. He's a letdown though, man. Big time.
Well, he's just not exciting, and he's going to be less exciting with DJ Moore there. And look, Debo's there, Stribling's there, all the other guys. I like rolling dice with Strib. I like what I've seen. If you want to take Debo, I get it. We're deep into the bench now, so to me, this is about just
I like Debo
putting
here.
talent on the board. All right, so Debo.
I like Debo's a gadget guy that I feel like gets so many touchdowns when he's healthy.
Yeah. Again, matches
what
our top
happened
need.
to Brandon Ayuk?
Brandon Ayuk
Dead?
went cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Yeah.
Does he have a mental health crisis?
I think he does now. I don't know if he did before, but I think it was more of he got paid. There was a lot of tension with him in the organization after the holdout. Then he got hurt. That created more tension. And he did himself a disservice because Jaden Daniels was sitting there waiting in the wings, a guy that he played with in college, that he could have gone there, but his antics and his nonsense, I kept saying, if he doesn't stop posting stupid social media stuff, they're going to go somewhere else. And they did. They went with Diggs after all that. So we took Coker at 10-9. Xavier Worthy went next. Then Matthew Stafford, Matthew Golden. A run of Matthews there, by the way. That's always fun. What do they call that? Is that a flock of Matthews? Is it a...
It's a murder of Matthews.
It's a murder of Matthews. Isaiah Likely at 11-1. Then Tyler Algier, Zach Charbonnet. We took Debo. Then Tyrone Tracy, Brock Purdy. Romeo Dobbs. Not a bad pick, by the way, 11-7. I think he's going to be very useful with the Patriots. Dallas Goedert. Khalil Shakir finally off the board.
Get out of here, Khalil.
Chris Rodriguez. Then Deshaun Stribling. Oh, I was hoping Jonah Coleman made it back to us. He did not at 11-12. We're going to be light at RB now.
He's the backup. I think he's the handcuff.
I think it's going to be faster than everybody else thinks. JK just can't stay healthy. Aronde Gadsden at 12-1.
JK, come on, bud.
Then Shaheed, Goff, Mitchell, Woody Marks, Brian Robinson, Alvin Kamara, Denzel Boston. Then back to us.
I do love Rashid Shaheed. I think he's so fun to watch.
Now, running back wise, this is what we're left with: Spears, Sampson, Pacheco, Bigsby, Marshawn Lloyd. It's nothing spectacular. I mean,
we have handcuffs is what we have left.
And none of these guys are really, I mean, to me, the highest upside guy, I agree. And I like that RotoWire does this too, where they give you the highest upside pick, which is Marshawn Lloyd. Because if Jacobs misses time, if he gets hurt again.
And so, I think Pacheco's who I want later is going to last to the last round.
I like they call him Pacheco's. It sounds like he's like a dog. He's like a little...
I think I just made that up.
I think you did, but you know what? It's a thing now. Every show we just rename somebody, which I really enjoy.
Oh, is Pacheco's gone?
Right
there.
Yeah.
Son of a gun.
All right, so let's see what happened after we made our selection. So we took Lloyd, then Jacoby Lane goes, Tank Bigsby, Jalen Naylor, Isaiah Pacheco, Hunter Henry, Brenton Strange. So secondary tight ends going here, which is interesting. I don't hate getting a second tight end just in case, Kittle's not 100% ready to go that first week, but we could always pick up somebody off the waiver wire like a Schultz or
I like
AJ
Barner too.
I like Barner too. Let's see if we want to waste a pick on him though. That's the thing. So here are some of the guys, and look, now more than ever,
you love Tank Dell.
I love the Tank Dell. Jaden Higgins out.
Tank Dell computers.
Let's Dell it. That was our first computer we had in our house. Was a Dell.
A Dell?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hello? A Dell?
No, not
Rolling
Adele the
in
singer.
The deep?
We were rolling in the deep on the Dell computers. Yeah, too. Old school AOL.
Did you have internet?
Making the weird sounds. I had the internet back in 1998 at my house, I believe. Maybe 99. Wow. We had that internet come through. When did you first get your home computer? No, but I do have a fake cigar if you want me to smoke it during the...
Oh, for the rest of the time, please.
Well, I shouldn't smoke it before we get our grade. We should probably wait for the grade. I'm like the Carrot Top of fantasy
I don't know
football.
if people know this. It's the highest form of comedy.
I don't think it is.
Oh,
I don't think it is. All right. Let's go through the board, see what's going on here. Our depth charts, obviously, which is great too. You could see who's still
Rush?
around.
Did I see Cooper Rush at QB3?
Yeah, he's still out there. He's still alive.
Michigan alum.
Guess
Cooper
what?
Rush?
If things keep going this way for the Falcons, you might see some Cooper Rush at some point.
I like Cooper Rush.
Just kind of rolling down the depth chart too, which is fun to kind of just see where things are at each position.
Sam Darnold still available?
Sam Darnold, well, of course, he'll go undrafted in single quarterback leagues
That's
for sure.
insane to me.
Well,
You
just because he
watch
won the
Hard
Super
Knocks, he's
Bowl.
got the tightest spiral in the game.
You know what, man? I haven't watched yet. So that's
There's
gonna have
like
to
a
be my
whole like
weekend binge.
section about his spiral and how many
Yeah,
rotations it does. Oh, by the way, there's a huge section on Terry and Arnold. Them
must see.
signing Terry on Arnold.
All right, I'll have to go check that out for sure.
Check it
All right,
out.
let's get the other picks here. So after we took Lloyd, we did that. Tank Dell went to us. Then Baker Mayfield goes off the
Baker.
board. Tajee Spears, Travis Hunter, who I don't think is going to play much wide receiver right now. It seems like Dylan Sampson, Jordan Love, Kenyon Sadiq, Nicholas Singleton, Kyler Murray. Then Omar Cooper to begin the 14th round. There's Cyrus Allen. There you go. So everybody's loving the Cyrus Allen. If you're looking for late round gems, just check out that show I did with Jake Seeley last week. Good stuff there. Jalen McMillan, Tyler Shuck, Emmett Johnson, Chiga Conquo, TJ Hawkins, and all the backup tight ends going. What in the world? What in the world? So our other tight ends are still there. Juwan, AJ Barner, another Juwan Jennings still available here. What is the best pick we can make according to them? It's Jennings, Juwan, AJ Barner, Schultz. So I'm open to suggestions here. There's not a lot that really excites me at
We
this
don't need a
point.
quarterback. We can hit the waivers for that.
Well, here's an argument I'll make with Jordan Tyson's injury. For the first couple weeks of the season, I can see Juwan Johnson being useful. And if
For
Kittle's
sure.
not ready for the start of the season, that might be an easy like, oh good, Kittle's ready, we can drop Juwan Johnson. Move.
And he was a touchdown guy last
He
year.
was early
He had a
on,
bunch of
yeah.
touchdowns. I'm for Juwan Johnson. You don't have to.
I
Really
like
argue
Barner
about
too. So all right, we'll take Juwan. We'll change it up a little bit. How'd we do? We got a
B.
B. We got a B. Okay,
It's not
competitive
100%
team.
A. You know what? I hate 4. 4 sucks. I
Four
hate
does
the 4
suck.
space.
Free agent moves, top trade. Oh, look at this. All the takeaways. Top free agent, Dalton Schultz. That's really interesting. It already gave us a trade, too. Jonathan Taylor, Drake London, Christian Watson for Jameer Gibbs, Garrett Wilson, Marvin
Good
Harrison.
luck getting that one.
Well, I will tell you this. We're giving up the better bulk
2
of
wide
players
receivers. Yeah. You're just getting the top running back.
to get the top running back. I don't hate this. I
You
don't
get
love
Sonic
it either.
and Knuckles, though.
You do a little bit, but I like this. Right off the bat, it's already giving you suggestions.
Strength.
Positional strengths.
How is
I like
C?
this too.
Why? Running back.
Yeah, I don't understand that either. I vehemently disagree with that. They gave us an F at
FQB.
QB. That's tough. It says, let's see, steals of the draft. These weren't for us. These are just the steals, generally speaking.
Disagree with all of those.
I think Quinshon's a steal, especially in this format. If he goes as the 24th running back off the board, I think that's
At least we didn't
pretty
get any
good.
of the reaches either.
We didn't. So this is a team that we're saying core-wise is similar to us. I get it. I understand. 80 out of 100, it's not bad. I think with the 4 spot, the other difficult thing is, as we continue to look on here, is putting us in the middle of the pack. But when we look at the roster, it's pretty good. Trevor Lawrence at QB could be an MVP. In half PPR, Jonathan Taylor, Kyron Williams, David Montgomery, the 3 running backs. Now, we don't have the greatest depth at running back, but we have 3 really solid guys. Wide receiver core, London, Waddle, Watson. Then we have Kittle at tight end. The bench is Alec Pierce, Jalen Coker, Debo Samuel, Marshawn Lloyd, Tank Dell, and Juwan Johnson. I think that's pretty solid.
Not bad.
I don't know, man. I think this one, look, we knew it was going to be tougher on us this time. We knew that.
Also,
and it was.
How do you beat perfection? 110%. We had to,
You
have to
don't.
steal it.
4 spot to me is all about somebody making a mistake up top. Somebody letting Bijan slide to you. Somebody letting Jamar Chase slide to you. I feel like that's not happening as much. And if you don't take CMC, some of the grades of mock draft software probably won't like it as much. Although, we did see in this draft, the bots pushed him all the way down to, was it 10, I think?
Yeah, you went
Which
far.
is pretty interesting. He did go far.
I don't like undisclosed injuries, man. Especially with guys with injury history. It's too stressful for my brain.
Well, perfect example, right? In Black Book Charity League, how far we just kept watching him go. I passed on him, you passed on him. Like, we just...
Yep.
Nobody had the guts to pull the trigger, and I don't blame them because it's the difficulty of doing early drafts, but at the same time, it's also taking into account the context of the moment, and that's hard. That's why you should always draft as late as you possibly can at the end of the day.
Yeah, I mean, we drafted. I mean, like, there's one guy who has 2 of his top 10 picks out for
Oh,
Ginger. Ginger's got
yeah, Ginger's got a couple guys already out, it sucks. I mean, we just drafted that team this weekend, and it's already out there. So do yourself a favor, everybody. I can't light the cigar because we didn't get an A. We got a B. I think it is a B team. I would say B plus. But what do you think? Drop your comments below. Let us know what the grade is of this team we just drafted from the 4 spot. To Sean's point, it's tougher. I think in full point PPR, to be honest, I would have gone Puka or Amon-Ra St. Brown. That's
definitely
what I would have done.
for full PPR. Yeah, it's a different league.
It is. It is. In the half PPR, it would be interesting to do it again and just kind of see what that team looks like. Because if we came away with, if Derrick Henry made it all the way to us or Omari Hampton made it all the way to us, but 4 is late for that turn at 2.
4 is hard because you're missing out on the top 3. And then it's kind of like, I feel like the top 3 picks are always the same. It's going to be Bijan, Gibbs, Jamar Chase.
Yeah. After that, it's open season.
That's right.
And you know what? There's nothing wrong with taking steady Eddie Amon-Ra St. Brown and just not worrying about it.
I love Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Fun fact, too, in the Iron Throne League I'm in with all the other creators, they did something cool. I want to get your take on this.
Sure.
So we have $100 of fab, but they added an extra 50. And now you can bid on your ability to pick your draft spot. So basically, you can use that extra 50.
A lot of fab.
It's a 14-team league, so I feel like I'm using a good chunk of it because the waiver wire sucks in a 14-team league.
No kidding.
So I'd rather get the spot I want.
That's so crowded.
Yeah. Fun wrinkle, right? Think about that, everybody, in your leagues. Maybe that's a fun way to put it out there for your leagues to make their selection. So
yeah, you know that guy you really don't want in your league?
Yeah.
That's like, I want to play. So you get a 14.
That's it.
That's
what
happens.
That
guy and his buddy.
All right, drop your comments below, everybody. Or her buddy. Well, let us know what you think of this team. Is it a B? Is it a higher? Is it B plus? B minus? C plus? I don't think it's an A, but I think it's better than B. I want to know from you guys. Let us know here. Remember, you can go check out RotoWire for yourself. Download the app. Use the promo code JoeyP. Get 20% off. Subscribe to the channel. It's easy to do. You can win cool stuff. Like this video. Drop your comments. Subscribe. And ring the bell till it goes ding so you never miss a piece of content here on the channel either. Over on Fandom NFL. Sean, always great to draft with you. And look forward to playing against you in week 1. That's going to be a good time there. Head to head, baby. And we're in another draft together in a couple weeks, too.
That's right. If I lose to Joe, I will give something autographed memorabilia to this channel.
Oh, I like that. I like that. That sounds good. And that sounds like a plan.
If you like and comment on this video, you're eligible.
All right, that's going to do it for us. But the story of the game goes on. For Sean Rogers, I'm Joey P. We'll see you next time, everybody. This has been Fandom NFL.